What's going on, guys? We're outside of one of the most elusive clubs there is, Sam's Club. We're not members yet. We're gonna see if we can get a trial membership. If the lady walking through the parking lot with a box full of open Slim Jims is any indicator of what's in store, I think we got a winner here. So let's go. And you know what Kanye says? They even make me show ID to get inside of Sam's Club. Mega says they give out free trials.
I assume they do.
You're looking pregnant as F.
Yeah, if anything, I'll milk the pregnancy. I'll be like, we just moved here. So my first impression is that it already looks a lot worse than Costco.
Layout seems similar.
So they have the premier protein drinks. A lot of people ask about these, and a lot of people like to use them.
They love them.
Yeah, they love them to put them in their bulletproof coffee in the morning.
They use it kind of like creamer.
But it adds a lot more flavor.
My whole thing, quick perspective on this, is you're essentially paying for them to put water and whey protein together and mix it for you. I personally would just buy whey protein and add that to my bulletproof coffee if I wanted to use this and save a lot of money.
And you can make mug cakes and stuff.
And you can make mug cakes. You know what else Kanye says? I drink a Boost for breakfast and Ensure for dessert. We're gonna take you through the whole Kanye discography here. It's a lot of bread. Like, are they going through this every day? They turn in inventory like that?
All right, so they got some sausages in bulk, which is always nice to have. 3 carbs per link. So that's a big link.
Yeah.
But still, for me personally, I think 3 carbs is a little too high because there's going to be, you don't think so?
No.
There's going to be other options. Like, I'm going to look at these chicken sausage ones right below it. And we can look at those. This is 4. So dips are always delicious in bulk. Veggies are good for dipping. The mayo they use in most dips use a soybean oil base. But if that's not a big deal to you, then this is a great dip option. The macros are 7 fat, 2 protein, and then 2 carbs.
You know what Kanye says? Mayonnaise color bends, I push Miracle Whips.
So he's eating the worst kind of mayonnaise. Aren't these those little like European drinks?
Biosalud. 7 carb. I don't even know what the purpose of these are. Pasteurized milk, high fructose corn syrup, sugar. Seems weird to me.
And then like this is something I would definitely get, or like especially for my kids, for like lunch boxes and snacks. They're just like little cheeses that are good for on the go. 0 carbs, Havarti and Gouda, which are both really good. Oh, and then they got the panino fingers. They know what's up with the snacks. And one thing about cheese sticks, so there's the string cheese, which is obviously the best, but then there's also the sticks, which are better because they're using whole fat cheese. If they're peelable, that's going to be part skim cheese. If they're just like sticks like this, they're not going to be part skim. So we get the sticks if we're going to get one. A lot of people
love this. They're
palmetto cheese, pimento cheese, Gouda pimento.
People love this brand though, this woman.
Yeah. So again,
what's the brand?
Palmetto. With any spreads or dips in big containers, the mayo's gonna be soybean oil based. So they have some pulled pork.
These are great if you can't cook.
3 ounces, 0 carbs. That's a winner. So it's just like meal prepped meat for you already that you can heat up. And the ingredients are really good. Just pork, water, salt, pepper, garlic powder. That's it.
A lot more cheeses. Cheese to last a lifetime.
They got chorizo. So they got bulk chorizo, and 2.5 ounces is 3 carbs, but I believe that's gonna just be from
spices. A lot of spices.
A lot of spices, yeah. Chorizo, that's great, delicious. And then they got a bunch of deli meats, smoked turkey drumsticks.
Ooh. Another thing meal prep for you already. Just
yeah.
heat it up. Okay, so we got these fajita things that are pre-cooked. They're a little high in carbs, but it's not terrible ingredients. It's mostly just seasonings. So it's 4 carbs for 3 ounces. Put it on top of a salad. They got chicken also. 3 carbs for 3 ounces. If you don't like to cook and you're just like, you're a college student, come to Sam's Club. They got full meal prep for you. $15 for this oven roast turkey breast. It's pure protein, not a lot of fat, but it's meal prep for you, less than 1 carb. They put a little bit of sugar in the brine, but I would get that. Sous vide beef sirloin. So it's about $10 a pound, 0 carb. You just got a big job at Exxon Mobil. You're making 80 grand a year. You're fresh out of college. Probably go with this stuff. You don't need that anymore. Oh, hello. 0 carb chicken breast, pre-cooked. The pre-cooked meat section here, top 10 for sure. Best in the world. Mega loves herself some meatballs, but they always have breadcrumbs as the thing. No breadcrumbs.
What's the macros?
2 carb, 1 fiber for 3 meatballs.
Put them in the basket. But we don't have a card.
We don't have a card. Or else we would get these. Pre-cooked boneless pork chop.
Oh my
Look
God.
at this.
Yeah.
3 carb. This one has a little brown sugar in the rub. It goes on. There's a couple more good things.
They got these snap pickles. Those are a good quick snack option.
Oh, and they got pesto.
And pesto.
Check out
what's
the type
oil?
of oil they use when you buy pesto. Canola oil and sunflower oil. So I wouldn't get that. We'll Pesto is easy to make at home. These sausages, you can find them in a lot of grocery stores now. Good ingredients, good quality. We like to get these. Cheese expert time.
Do they got anything raw?
Comment below with your favorite Kanye lyric.
So they got a Gruyere. So I don't see anything raw offhand, but they got a ton of options and it's in bulk and you can slice it yourself, which I like to do. This is actually a really, really delicious one.
Merlot soaked. We like to look for raw cheese.
If possible.
And a step down from raw would be grass-fed.
Yeah.
Kerrygold does that.
The Fresco or the Blanco, these are going to be good frying cheeses if you want to like do the pan fried.
Poor man's halloumi.
Add those to salads. Yum.
This is about 1 pound for $7.50. That is not cheaper than Costco. But yeah, they got Kerrygold butter. So they got meats like this. And if you're someone who snacks on a lot of really calorically dense foods like nuts, cheese, even pork rinds can be kind of dense. These are, I find, to be a lot more filling and a lot lower calorie. So I'll snack on these sometimes, like prosciutto. Oh, they got a panino medley here. Panino medley.
Medley.
So the meat section, it looks to just be kind of like lower quality but cheap bulk meats, similar to Costco. Costco, I think, is a little better with the meat section.
They have USDA Prime.
Similar to Costco.
It's very similar to Costco.
Prime doesn't mean it's grass-fed or anything. It just means the marbling is better, so it's higher rated.
So they have organic ground beef. Oh, and grass-fed. So I've never seen any organic or grass-fed at Costco.
It's 3 pounds for $18, so that's $6 a pound. It's pretty good.
That's really good, yeah. Obviously, they're going to have the big rotisserie chickens here, and these are way bigger than the ones you're going to get at grocery stores.
For $5.
For $5. So if you have a family to feed, this is something to get.
I don't like buying produce in bulk, so I don't really even mess with the produce section at Costco and Sam's Club.
So this is definitely a top 10 in our opinion. So it's unsweetened, vanilla, organic almond milk for $6. So that's not bad. If you go through a lot of this, you have a big family.
They have heavy cream for $3.50 for like a big bottle. They have Fat Boy ice cream sandwiches that look awesome. Even more cheese. This place has so much cheese, it's absurd. Seems to be a lot of confusion. So this is 3 pounds for $10. That's really cheap. People get so obsessed with the fact that there's a little sugar and a little dextrose in this here bacon. But for every 2 pan-fried slices, there's 0 carbs. So that means there's less than half a gram of carb from sugar and dextrose per 2 slices. So say you go nuts one day, you have 20 slices. The most carbs you might be getting from that is 10 grams. And it's probably not even that much. So I would put that in the category of things you don't need to worry about, things that don't really matter. Once you get the basics down, then maybe start wondering if your bacon has sugar in it or not. But to start, it doesn't matter.
Ooh, those
Alaskan
look good.
salmon burgers, 0 carb. They have soybean oil as the second ingredient, which is not great, but these are a pretty good option. So I saw these the other day at Target. Jimmy Dean Egg Witch is not the worst, but it is 6 net carbs per sandwich. So like you can fit that in. It's 240 calories, 6 net carbs. Just you would think since there's no bread, it would not have that many carbs, right? You can make one of these at home. Maybe we should make a recipe of that. That would be good. I wouldn't get it, but I could see if you're just starting out, this could be good to like take to work.
They made the boxes so that when they're all next to each other, they complete one another.
Whoa.
They have a huge bag of cauliflower rice. That's fantastic. Really easy, already prepped for you. Don't have to do anything but put it in the microwave. You can make our keto butter chicken. That's probably a really good recipe to serve up with this riced cauliflower that's pre-frozen.
I would consider this a top 10, convenience-wise, pre-cooked bacon. And per 4 slices, it's 1 carb. The best drink known to man.
That's a joke.
So good.
So as far as drinks go, they got Powerade Zero and like it's the mixed flavors. So you get a little bit of each. They also have the Gatorade Zero, but for some reason, Gatorade Zero uses modified cornstarch, I believe, right? They have the Bai drinks, which are sweetened with erythritol, so not a bad option. LaCroix, which if you're drinking, we would never get along, but it's a good option. You could like add sweetener to it, I guess, like a couple drops of stevia or monk fruit, because it's just gross otherwise. And they have the ice drinks in like multi-flavored pack. And they're really good ones too. Whoa, they picked really good flavors. That never happens. This place has a lot better drink options than Costco. The Monster Zero.
They got bacon bits. Real crumbled bacon.
Right above it, they got some Parm crisps.
For a while, Mega was just on like a big bacon bit spree. You haven't been getting them as much.
No. I like to put them in my egg salad time to time.
Parmesan crisps. These are only $5 for 32 ounces. That seems like a good deal to me.
Great movie snack.
Good ingredients, just cheese. Southern fry oil, soybean and peanut. Not top 10.
As far as mayo goes, doesn't look like they have any good options. Costco, they have a couple that are coconut oil or avocado oil based.
Extra heavy mayonnaise, like, is that a selling point for mayonnaise? I don't eat it, so.
That sounds like a selling point to
You
me.
would want extra heavy?
Yeah.
Okay. They got extra virgin olive oil, 3 liters for $20. That's a pretty good deal. The thing is, like, if you're buying 3 liters, it's gonna go bad unless you use it every day by the time you're through the bottle. So I think you wanna get just smaller bottles and maybe pay a little extra so it lasts and because olive oil goes bad when it's sitting on the shelf. Like, this is probably already bad.
Yeah.
Just sitting here, lights shining in it.
They have like a year shelf life.
Almond flour.
Oh.
3 pounds, $13.44. That is definitely top 10. Finely sifted. This looks really finely sifted too.
Beautiful
Wow.
packaging.
Yeah, I like that. I would buy this. Costco has similar price though, right?
Yeah.
We got coconut oil, organic, virgin, cold pressed, and unrefined. That sounds pretty good to me. Oh, avocado oil. Okay, this is $8. Wow, that's a good deal. This is good for cooking at higher temperatures than olive oil. It has a higher smoke point. I don't use avocado oil all that much though.
So it looks like they have really good bulk seasonings at a good price. Actually, that's $6. And it's like a good
deal.
Good quality cinnamons. They have a really big tub of fried pork rinds for $6. All the ingredients is fried pork skins and salt. So this is a top 10 for sure. Another top 10 is definitely these Duke sausages. The macros are phenomenal. And so the ingredients are really good too. So 2 links, it's 11 fat and 7 protein and less than 1 carb. So higher fat to protein, that's a plus when you're looking at jerky or links. They have a lot of good nut options. Well, they have almonds and they have them individually packaged, which is a great option because then you're forced to the small serving size. And they're roasted, salted, and not fried in any oil. So sometimes they'll fry them in sunflower oil. This is just almonds and sea salt.
So they have this too. It's $1 per pack about nutrition nut mix. So it's 8 carb, 4 fiber, so 4 net carbs, and you get a nice mixture.
They always skimp you on the pistachios though.
Yeah, that's the thing. This is going to be loaded with peanuts because that's the cheapest nut. You'll get like 1 pecan maybe if you're lucky. The whole almonds here, roasted with sea salt, it's 2.5 pounds for $12. So a lot cheaper. But you can see sometimes they sneak in canola oil, peanut oil, and cottonseed oil. So I personally wouldn't buy this. I just try getting one with no oil.
So that's where I would pay the extra $4 to get.
They're like this, Blue Diamond.
Well, those are just natural.
These
whole.
are raw, yeah.
Yeah, they're raw. So this is very dangerous. Don't get those.
There's something about cashews. Once you put one in your mouth, you just like have to keep going really fast too. So this might just be a southern thing, but they have this huge container of boiled peanuts, and
They're really good.
It sounds dumb. I didn't know these existed till I came down south, but if you can find them in the Midwest, give them a try one time. Just get a little can. They have like a really great taste to them. I don't know what it is.
They're a little soggy, but a little crunchy.
The sweeteners. You're looking for stevia, typically. So I wouldn't even buy anything other than stevia. And Truvia is a good brand because when you're buying these stevia sweeteners, you want to see what kind of powder they're using. So this uses erythritol. Most of them use dextrose. You don't want those. This is a good option, Truvia. These are individual packages too. So good for coffee.
Keep them in your car, keep them in your purse.
I got some almond butter. Yeah, it's just almonds and salt. Nothing.
Matt's arch nemesis in coffee.
Well, I have 2 arch nemesis. Oh, it's Keurig and it's Cafe Bustelo. Oh my God, the combination of the 2 worst things ever. First off, Cafe Bustelo, it's really bad.
I love it.
And Keurig, like, it's fine if you don't fancy yourself knowledgeable about coffee. I do though, so I don't use Keurigs.
No, he used it when he used to sleep over my house in San Francisco.
I did. But I mean, I'm fine with you using a Keurig. You don't know what you're doing. But like my car, like I have a Ford Focus. Not a big deal. Like it's probably, I'm not doing my best with my car.
Or your ply toilet paper.
My ply toilet paper. What?
You like thin, really barely 1 ply. Because you're going for cheap. I need like the double ply soft cushion.
See, soft is misleading with toilet paper. When you're buying it, you think soft is better, but it's actually not.
Depends on the bowel movements, man.
That's it, guys. That's all Sam's Club. Pretty good store. Big standouts were definitely the pre-cooked meats. If you don't like to cook, you're a single man, you just got a divorce, you're trying to get back on your feet. Hey, I'm going to do keto. I don't know how to cook. My wife used to always cook. This is your place for sure. But I think the biggest lesson to be learned here is shoot first, ask questions later. We just walk in, we film at Sam's Club. Who gives an F? What's the worst that could happen? I used to be so scared of doing stuff like this. Then I had this one friend. He's like, man, just walk in. And if someone stops you, Okay.
No, you had me.
Yeah, well, I had you too. There's certain things that are probably specific to this Sam's Club, so if you find things that you love at your Sam's Club, comment below. What's the thing that you go to Sam's Club specifically for? Thanks for watching.